Hi guys, so today I'm going to be flicking through the latest editions of Artists and Illustrators magazines. Now, these are on the Readly app, which has a multitude of different types of magazines for different types of things. It has all the art magazines on here, all the crafts, everything that you can get in the shops basically are on here, and you pay a monthly subscription. I think it's £9.99, which is probably the cost of like 1 to 2 magazines. Now, back in the day, I used to go to the shop and buy all the art magazines, so, in hard copy, and that would probably cost me about a good over £20 a month. So it's definitely a saving. So what I'm going to do is review it in. I'm going to do different segments. So I'm going to do Artists and Illustrators today, and I've got a few more other art magazines which I'll do in separate videos. So we're going to do the July, summer, and August flip throughs in this video. So let's start with the July one. So this one is a mixture of painting, sketching, and different kinds of techniques. It doesn't just focus on like one technique. So this is I like the cover of this. Lots of flowery spring summer vibes. So when you click on the magazine, obviously you can see it's like full size, so you can just scan down like that, and then they have like interviews with different artists and things like that. So it's like a mixture of things. This is like one of my favourite magazines out of all the art magazines to look through. So the front cover is just the editors, and the contents here. So as you can see, there's lots of different things that they cover in the magazine. Letters from readers. I like to browse through those and see what people are sending in. Exhibitions. So if you like to go to exhibitions, which I've been to a few exhibitions, they'll list them what's coming up here. So this Paula Rego one looks good. If one artist can be credited with revolutionising the way in which women are represented, it's Paula Rego. From her abortion-themed pastels to her Dog Woman series, the Lisbon-born artist has been calling out society's rigid notions on femininity since the 1950s. This is a retrospective, the largest of its kind in Britain to date. Also features early colleges, nursery rhyme retellings, and newer work, all created to highlight the personal nature of Rego's practice. Interesting. So someone like Paula Rego, you can look up more detail online about her. But yeah, it looks like some good exhibitions. This one looks good as well. So yeah, interesting. And now that things are opening back up, it'll be nice to maybe go to a few exhibitions. I haven't been to one for a couple of years. There's another one here. So yeah, that's handy to know. So you can plan out if you want to go to any. These are just advertisements. So July's tips, advice, sketchbook. So this is focused on the sketchbook pastels. When I was doing my art degree, I did do quite a bit of pastel work. I haven't done anything since, but it would be nice to. I do actually enjoy pastel work. It's quite fun to work with, but it is quite messy. But yeah, I've still got all of my pastels. I've got some good quality ones. So things like having these in here, some examples of some work. It's good in it. Well, no, this isn't examples. Is this an ad? Yeah, this is again about that. Master tips, some tips here. To paint is to love again. It's only when we look through the eyes of love that we see as the painter sees. Very true. So there's some tips here. You can join them online as well. They've got like an online community, competitions and challenges. And the diary. So there's some more dates of some competitions. Some tips here. Book of the month. Creativity through nature. So, lots of little tidbits in here. So let's just add about the charcoal, fresh paint, inspiring your artwork straight off the easel. So this is, they usually have these kind of artists and introducing them and talking about their work, and then the artists will go through their techniques sometimes. David's top tip: experiment, use rags, fingers, sponges and other tools to make the textures and marks that you require. Yeah, getting creative, getting messy. This one's nice. Use aquapasto medium to thin your second application of paint and let initial layers show through. That's a good tip. I do usually use a medium to thin out the paint to layer it actually with acrylic. I can't remember what the medium is that I use. So I think it's a flow, something flow. I can't remember. I haven't used it for a while. But yeah, I do use that sort of technique. Portfolio Plus. Every month, one of our fresh paint artists is chosen from Portfolio Plus. Let's just add about that. The Viking Cruises British Art Prize. Interesting. I like the colourful flowers there on the left. Oh, that's good. That's nice. The water submersion. Nice. The berries on the plate. Very nice detail. That middle black and white. Very nice. Yeah, I like these. These pieces are very nice. That's nice. First prize for gin and tonic. I would say that was the best one. There's quite a lot of artists that paint like that. So I wouldn't say it's anything different, but who am I to say? I'm not a judge. Second prize. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Something different. This is something different. Third prize. Not that interesting. Highly commended. That's lovely. Love that. Love the glow that's coming through the clouds. Nice. Some nice artwork there. Unlock your creative potential. Some more a lot of competitions in this magazine. So this talks about making mistakes, the working artist. You know, art is about creating, and you know, it's not about being perfect. I don't think. I think it's just about experimenting, being creative. If there are mistakes, they're mistakes. That's all part of your learning process of becoming a better artist. Some art history, interesting. Some interesting articles. Nice. These are nice. I like this bottom one. In the studio. I'm always interested to, you know, about artist studios and things. I do watch a lot of studio vlogs on YouTube. Oh, this is lovely. I love the colours in this, and the free brush, you know, the freeness of the brush strokes. The loose watercolour background, lovely. This is very pretty as well. Gorgeous. Very nice work. Oh, look at that. Very nice. And it's nice to know how these artists, you know, we like the artwork. It's pretty, but how does she do it? How does she create it? What's her technique? So this goes into it and explains it all. Very nice. Masterclass. Prevent yourself from focusing too heavily on any particular detail. Keep your gaze moving and around the page, and don't let it linger in one place. This is some cross-hatching techniques. I mean, these kind of techniques, the cross-hatching techniques, are very important if you want to become a better at sketching and drawing, to practice these. When I did my art degree, we had to do a lot of this stuff. Cross hatching, so more about the cross hatching. So yeah, this is very important, like masterclass. So these are things that you can practice in your sketchbook. And also, if you want to save a page, you see how I've just clicked there, or you want to run through the magazine a bit quicker, you can just scroll like that. And if you want to save the page, I just go to save to file. I just save it to my downloads, and if you see there, it will save the page with a magazine popping up where it says free items there next to it. That's how it will save. And then I just click down, save, and it will save it there. And then you can just go back to it. So you can go through the magazine and just save the pages that you want to keep for later. Say you want to practice this technique, you can just save each of these pages for this tutorial on your device, and then it's there for you to just get to when you need it. Because with these magazines, they contain a lot of information, a lot of things that you might want to try out yourself, but having to go back through and flip through again to find what you want is annoying. So yeah, I'd recommend as you're going through saving your pages. Life drawing. Do you know what? I've been to quite a few life drawing classes, and they are very beneficial. Once you get over the when you first go and you see someone naked, and then I remember one of the art classes I went to, the woman was naked and then she was lying down and everything was facing me, and I was like, I felt like I didn't know where to put myself. It was like a little bit awkward, but you kind of, the more you go, I was going to an actual artist studio place down in London somewhere. It was really interesting to go to his art studio. I don't know if he still does it, but it was quite a long way for me to go at the time. But it was really interesting to go to his studio, and he was teaching different techniques. He was having live drawing classes there. Like, it's something I wouldn't mind picking up on again. I'd have to look up to see where it was and if he still does it, but obviously due to COVID, it's probably not happening at the moment. And another thing I want to do is pottery classes, like go to pottery class. Like, I would love to do that. That's my next thing to look into. So this is about somebody's studio. That's gorgeous. Look at the dog. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. How would we all love one of those in our garden? So nice. Love this. It just makes you want to whip out your paints and start creating, doesn't it? Looking at all of this. Inspiration. And you can save all this for inspiration if you want, if you're creating your own art studio. Just save these pages and put them, make a little inspiration board in Pinterest or Procreate or whatever. Canva, you can make good inspiration boards. Color theory. I have a couple of videos on color, making up your own color wheel, watercolor and acrylic one. So if you look in my I think it's on my actual front channel page, you can see them if you're interested. But I'd highly suggest making up a colour wheel of your own and getting to know how to mix colours from your colour wheel. That's nice. Colour theory. Colour theory is very vital as well. That's something, I've got quite a few books on colour theory, and it's something that I need to learn more about. I love this whole loose sketching style. I've never actually been able to do it myself. Like practicing perspective drawing and drawing people and buildings, it's all a lot. So the idea of it's nice, but when I've actually tried to get to do it, I just struggle with it. But it's practice again, practice. Like, this is all lovely, the loose freehand drawing, the wiggly lines and everything. Love it. This is nice, you know, proper sketchbook stuff, that is. Tokyo Twins. I recognise this artwork though. Is it someone I follow on? Does he? Just check who the artist is. Didn't even pay any attention. Oh, it's different artists. Is it? Let me just check. Oh, Albert Kiefer. No, it's not. There's someone on YouTube, which, if you watch a lot of art videos, you probably know who I'm talking about, that does these type of sketches. But his ones are a little bit not as loose as this. Claude Lorraine, landscape painting. Yeah, I do like his work. Love that. Love a bit of art history. Landscape painting. Interesting. So it does cover, you know, this magazine covers all types of different things and techniques, which is why it's one of my favourites. Painting surfaces. Demo. You know, it's interesting looking at the different stages of the paintings as well. So yeah, these are just, I think this is the end of this one. I guess, well, we're coming to the end of this one. So a little interview there. Yep, so we're at the end of that one. So we are going to, see if we can go back. So that was the July one done. Let's move on to the summer, edition. So that's done. I love the front cover of this. Love it. That's just an ad. That's the beginning. I'm going to flip through this a bit quicker because I don't want this video to be extremely long. I love that artwork in the middle there. Letters. Summer, art at sea. I love seascapes. Love anything to do with sea. I like those old-fashioned paintings with the old boats and things. Love those. It's just more ads. Sketchbooks and more tips. Look at that. Love that. Paleo. I love Perfalio blue. Green shade. Love that. Fresh paint, inspiring new artworks. Kurt's top tip. When painting the sea, allow some fluidity. Let paint flow across the page. After all, it's a tidal subject. Yeah. Work with it. Work with it. Work with it. I wanted to dye my canvases a really dark blue and make the skin tones pop nicely against it. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I think the skin tones have come through nicely. So yeah, we all love a bit of flower artwork. Some ads. Royal Academy tells about the Welsh landscapes. Yep. Lovely. I do like painting flowers actually. Pastel flowers would be quite good. I have done some pastel flower work. It's actually quite nice to do, doing pastels, using pastels for floral artwork. The working artist. We always like to hear about those. Nice. Oh. Bit of nudity. That's nice. Is that screen printing she's doing? Nice. In the studio. Yeah, I'd love to try some of these techniques. You know, I want to try everything, but there's just not enough time of day, is there, to get to try every single thing. I think it's just about finding what you enjoy and perfecting it. Although it's nice to learn different techniques. This is lovely. Masterclass. Look at that. I always think when I get older, my kids are grown up, and I've got loads of time to myself. I'll be sitting down just creating a load of art. So that's good. Yeah, that's a good. Jack Spice. I think I've got his book. I've got one of his books on portrait drawing. But yeah, so he's got some interesting tutorials, colour theory. You know, all that needs to be saved. I'll run back through these and save the relevant pages that I'm interested in. Tonal studies, techniques. Yep. Landscape specials. I mean, not too into. I love other people's landscape work, but as I said, I'm not great with the whole perspective thing and drawing people and all of that. But yeah, we'll leave that to the pros. Park painting. And that's a good thing to do in, you know, to get out in the summer and just go and sit in the park. And I've done it before, do a little watercolor in the sketchbook of a tree, or, you know. Simple streets. This goes more into how to go about painting something like that. Adds ultimate brush guide. Whoever, I never remember. I only know the brushes that I use all the time, but I don't never remember details about all the brushes. I'm just like, yeah, the hog brush. I like to use hog hair brushes for acrylic painting. I know that, and I know what shape I like. Oh, this is just so nice. I just love this. I'm saving this page. Just love it. Look at that. Just love the detail. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Love it. I love interesting, different artwork like that. Oh my God, love this. Stunning. It's beautiful. Oh my God, look at this. Beautiful. Saving those. Look at that. Just love the detail and all those mark making that she's done and everything, just bringing the form in that whole face and the shape and the lips and eyes and nose. It's just amazing how she's put that all together. Love that. Lino cut print. Yeah, let's see. So things like that. I just want to try all these things. That's what you need. So I'll save all this because I'd like to try these sorts of things. Interesting. Yeah, be saving those. Ads. Printmaking. What's this? That's just an ad. Right, that's that. So I had to flip through that quite quickly. And then we've got the August issue of that. But if you don't want to see the August issue, or I could wait and do the August issue at the end of the month, or I could do it now. I think we'll do it now because there'll be plenty to review in August. We'll do this one now, but on the other magazines, I don't think I'll do the August versions. So we'll do this one now, just in case anyone's already got these, seen the other version, the other editions for summer and July. But we'll flip through very quickly. Exhibitions again. Yep. What's this one? Added value. Shares tips for creating stronger, richer, dark tones in watercolor. Love that. Past all that. Part-time in the year. I keep falling for that, don't I? Fresh paint. Cheaper brushes can be better when it comes to creating different textures in watercolor. Very nice. Portfolio Plus. Paula Rego. That's the artist that is having the exhibition. So this is more about her work profile and everything. Or if she's had the exhibition. Oh, I missed a page. That. Very interesting style of painting. A little mouse thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's about it's like some sort of like trauma and emotions, and interesting how she's conveying emotion in her work. Claude, oh yeah, we all love a bit of Claude Monet. I've got his art book of his works. It's very large and very heavy, but like a table book. It's so nice though to have. I collect them. I got a few for different artists actually. In the studio. Oh wow, look at this. Beautiful. Very nice. Love that. Wow, I love the reds in the background there. I love how she's layered this and composed the composition. Love it. Oh wow, love this. I love the black and white with the pops of colour there, pops of green. Yeah, we enjoyed hers. These are nice. Busy compositions. Yeah, tutorial on that. Masterclass. Adds sunsets and shadows. Oh, I love those trees. Nice. Oh, let's see those those boat paintings. Love them. Colour theory again. Important stuff. Important stuff. Beech tree in pencil. Haven't done much pencil drawing for quite a long time, quite a few years. Let's get back into doing that. Beautiful. I'd love to be able to draw like that. It's lovely. Oh wow, look at that. Love the colours. Still life. That's the thing with doing the art degree. There's a lot of still life stuff. Oh, boring. Boring. Yeah. Drawing from the inside. Anatomy, important stuff. So it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of hours of practice to get all this right. But it's like I said, focusing on one aspect of art that you enjoy doing and just really honing in on those skills. I'm talking like I'm a renowned artist or something, but it's just from, over the years what I've picked up, what I've learned from other artists, going to artist studios, doing an art degree. This is where I did the art degree, Open College of Arts. Do some good courses there. Okay, so that's me done, and I hope you enjoyed flicking through those. This is part one. Part two, I'm going to be doing another set of similar magazines. So I will see you in part two, which will probably be up within the next week. I'm going to try and get it up for during the week, to be honest. But it will be, if it's not during the week, it'll be at the weekend. But just look out for my channel, make sure you're subscribed, and please like this video and leave me a comment below on your favorite part of the video, and a link will be down below so you can get the Readly app. You can usually do a trial before you actually, so if you click the link in my description, you should be able to get you may even be able to get a 2-month free trial at the moment, because they're doing like a summer 2-month free trial, and then you can just read all the magazines that you like, not just on art, on all different things, any other things you're interested in: cooking, parenting, house decorating, interior design, gardening, everything. It's all on there. Everything that you could dream of. You can spend hours on here. And don't forget to save your important pages to your device so you can go back to everything later. Even if you don't go past the trial, you've still got all your saved pages from the magazines that you've been through on your trial. So enjoy, visit the description, like the video, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next part of this series. Bye for now.